You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Jay? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've really had I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Oh shit! Yo yo yo! What is up? Welcome back to a new video. On today's video, we will be doing the third part of Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, as we all remember, on last episode we left off where we pretty much we're gonna read with Yuri after doing the poem and everything. So let's get on with it. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. The bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands, that's not holding for the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume that the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I barely let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudged on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? You sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. God damn, man. What are these close up? Yo, actually, pretty good. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. He doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely normal. But that means I can't stop here. I presently place the chocolate in her mouth. Oh look! There's a little chocolate piece! Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Jay. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. Jason has got it really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can just tell by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Oh, God! Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Jay, you can help Yuri put up with the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. Very suspicious when shit is getting romantical that she always gets in the way. Don't y'all think that? We're very suspicious. Suspicious. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much of a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. No, you won't. So should I show my poem to first? Of course, Yuri, bro. We're going for Yuri. Jay, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think if it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. Teehee teehee. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought feel like this. It would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Jay, during lunchtime, I ate by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and I do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people you want to fall in love with, or people you just want, would make really good friends. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? Those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Jay. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do it with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was the missing all this time. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm actually crying, but I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Jay. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. If other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. I would say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? Um, if you put it that way, yeah, we really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it ready. Let me get it for you. Hold up, before I start. Oh my god, that actually got emotional. Holy shit, I'm actually crying a little. What the fuck, man? That shit actually made me a little emotional. Okay, Beach. A Marvel millions of years. A not Monville millions of years in the making. Where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clean blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray, gnawing clouds, and endless enigma, the easiest would get lost in is one of everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it get licked? Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you chasing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where the toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is quite gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tenderness. Then tune back tendrils, tune back, and I abandon my peace to anode of the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth for forevermore. Oh, actually, I can't believe. Hold up. I can't believe I actually understand. It's most probably because my handwriting is the same as hers. Not just, but not like cute like hers. Nah, 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 nah. My handwriting looks like fucking Minecraft enchantment. Like, I look, my shit sounds like the Enderman, bro. Like, if someone read it, it would sound like the Enderman was talking, bro. I swear. Like, it's that crazy, bro. Um, I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted to write about the same topics as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought process. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wanted to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasions. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Next up, let's go with Sayori. Hmm, it's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. You're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Jay. Sorry. Is there something wrong? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. You insist? Yay. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sorry. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? See you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Shari cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Fuck, man. Oh, after we finish this first playthrough, I'm gonna do a second playthrough. And then that one, I'm going for Sayori, bro, because, oh, my heart is actually fucking hurt. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki. Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's something to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Wait, we didn't even. My God! Oh, ow! Poor Sayori, bro. Oh, Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me you're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean ooh, looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve. Though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem. I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. I wrote it for someone else. Just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. I was trying to impress Monica with my... Hi, Jay. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in the front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. Huh. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. This one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. Can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like totally a different person when she picks up a pen. I notice that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Mm-hmm. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish I didn't. She didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one, anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part of me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh well, I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is that all that remains. The last dim star glimmers in the twist sky until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between her thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking before I can speak, she responds a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only impossible. I am not your legend. Your legends do not. Your legend does not exist, and I will breathe. She blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's why what I wrote about. I see. Never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? True. There's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. She has a point there. I think you'd know what that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that writing is good or bad, okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, before we continue, she's breaking the fourth wall a lot. A lot. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you just say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh. Stagnationing air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little. Doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought went to pee. She just went to pee. Natsuki, please show us some decency. Come on. She's actually wasn't feeling too well and she went home early. That's all. I hope she's alright. Seriously. Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Ah, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Aw, that's curious. That's a curious expression. from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyways, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them. And different flavors. Can you handle all that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sara will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's point. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmospheres. Yuri's expression suddenly changes and she stares at her desk and focus, starting nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Jay. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate if that. That's. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Or even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. But like Monica's going to give me a choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Jay may not be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited for assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Jay to. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Jay to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though, jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah, Jay, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Hmm. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with. Fuck! Save right now. Save right now. Okay, done. Ugh! I'm going for Yuri, so of course I need to choose Yuri, not Monica, not Sayori. Poor Sayori though, bro. Like, oh god, that feels like shit. Oh, my poor my little heart. Sorry, Sayori. Of course I'm gonna go with. Well, I'll probably be more useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you, Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Jay? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking by yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Jay? Me? I guess I could say I'm interested in seeing how to draw out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Jay picked me. And also, your cookies are the best cookies I've ever had. They go really well with my team. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kinda surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said anything, something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was always trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. I should give you my phone number. I think that would be the best way. Yes. All right then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. All right. In that case, I won't. It won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Jay. I think that we'll make a very productive team, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Nah, 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 nah. I'm trying to get with you, bro. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I wanted. That's what I want to do. But Reed thinks to herself, what an extremely tense expression. Reed, don't overthink this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? I. Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. Goddamn. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance that I make? Is this the chance that I have to make something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to make my mind off it. Seriously, I can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard from a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Okay, that's smart. Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange off her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom when I finally find her. Sayori? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. My heart was pounding. Oh my god. Oh my thought she was dead. Oh, oh my god. Hold on, give me a second. Oh my god. I sit down in her room. Sorry forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Cyrus' room is as messy always as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals in the wall decoration that she has had for years now. If you came even over more often, I wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sorry, I had already left by the time decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayuri stares at her in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really Finally, I get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After all, after you left on Friday, when something is wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sorry smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Jay. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. This is just, it's just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori, I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Jay. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Jay? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've really had I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Oh shit! Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What what reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Saori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Saori? Why is it that you've always never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Jay. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you wouldn't have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. But that's why I decided the world just wanted to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Right, that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes me for me to help you stop hurting, that then no, Jay. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Cyrus's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart, hunting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just a weak and selfish. That's all I am, and that's why I'm going to accept these punishments because I deserve every last one. While thinking I once again grab Cyrus's shoulders, this time I pull her into a tight embrace. Jay, sorry. I don't really care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you could space me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sorry isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sorry's arms remain at her side. He starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this. Please don't. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what it needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Jade. The only time that I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so. That's really scary too. Ah, son of a bitch! I want to stop the Yuri one. I want to go with Slimer right now, bro. Ah, I feel like an asshole. Don't kill yourself, dude. Sorry, lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Is that what you want? I promise. I think that would be nice. Yeah. Sorry, wiped her eyes. I could spend the whole day here. I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. You did that, then I would really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sorry shakes her hand. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over. I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I am not getting my mind off that moment. Like, actually, we're Yuri, bro. Like, not Yuri, sorry, bro. Like, I swear to God, right now at this point, I really just want to stop with this going for like Yuri, and I want to go for Sayori, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, I'm actually gonna cry. Oh fucking hell, man. Oh my God, I feel hurt, man. I feel very hurt. I don't know if I can continue. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you too to do. I don't know. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Hmm. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I'd have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look at that. That's not your wrist, which was in the process of owning a desk drawer of mine. Ah, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of yours wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancement. Atmospheric enhancements, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help you take our guests to a faraway place. Although mainly it will stop just by out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. Easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? Nope, not at all. Something that I like about you actually. That's all. That makes me feel relieved. And kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. You rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows with black paper and use these candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would really be really neat. What? What's the wooden thing though? Oh, this is just a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributions to a positive atmosphere. Depending on how the oils or herbs choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permanent through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer. Fuck! You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for our sharing our poems? I don't. It does sound suitable. You seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. You seem smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the original paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. That what I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang them from the doorway of the classroom, and we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of people passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense as you put it. Yuri's Yuri giggles and with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Jay. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sit on the floor neck together. The two of us get to work. I carefully draw different characters on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbons to her desired length. Then she reaches into the bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tanned a tribute. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Or whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each of their own, you know? I promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe? Oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me? No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and I turn it around my hand. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow. Jay, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I really touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. It takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my face. Oh my god, I saw this in an anime. It's not, oh my god. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers his head and her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but do it anyways. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Jay! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri looks Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. Not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Jay. Shyly. You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our prospective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper onto the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than expected, and I will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. Just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move into the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tables. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tables. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water, I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Just a little bit of water, okay? If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I use the small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on a plate and catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Ah, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tables, dropping them into the cups. This is where she starts showing her weird part. She was hiding a pen, I think, or something of mine. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banners to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with the watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, I think, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games. Simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unusual paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah, sorry. Yuri feels reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. There's something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with the hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. Aww, that looks so cute. But still, what the fuck, man. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Uh, something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use a cold water. Cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. Kept my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. An intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? There's the aroma of the adjustment, all giving me this dizzy feeling. Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist and a tingling sensation through my arm. Suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as I begin. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent and forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with the right white dots that looks like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the letter now? Ah, not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Haha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Ah, no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we would have an extra time after finishing the work. Well, rethinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. Probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. Understand why. Sound like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring up Tomorrow? I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles blissfully. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Jane. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Wow. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get the chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayuri? Huh? Ah, hi, Jay. Sayuri! Just now you weren't. It's okay, Jay. I just stopped by to say hi. Um, well, it was nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I am already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together in the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sorry, Beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sorry waves goodbye after her. Sorry, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here to see if for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. How close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. Oh my god, that's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Cyrus. No! Not again! You no! That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Jay? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Jay. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica's right. I should just. Monica? Monica's was right about what? Sorry. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Hearing about you is like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I would trade that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But sorry, I looks away. Put a hand on her shoulder and to reassure her. I'm scared, Jay. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? You sorry? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sorry, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Jay, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Slide my hand down Sayuri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always want to know what's best for you? You still believe me. Wordlessly, Sayuri nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm going to give you. Sorry. Fuck! Don't do this to me, man! Fuck! How could you do this to me? No! Fuck you, bro. It doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. It's happiness. I love you. Those are my true feelings. There's no way you could like me more than I like you. Should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this. With you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Jay. I swear to fucking skin. I just fucked up. I'm sorry, Sayuri. I'm gonna have to save you. No, 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 hold up, history. Load game. No, this won't save. Please let me go back. I swear, I don't wanna fuck this. Oh my god, there's so much I can say. Okay, yes. Of course I'm gonna go with eerie. Skip. I need to skip this. I don't want to see this again, bro. I don't want to see this again, man. I don't want to do this, man. The amount of reading I've done. Hurry up, bro. I'm sorry, Cyree. I'm sorry I have to do this to you, man. Okay, I'm sorry, Cyree. I swear. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best for you and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll get things back to the way they were. I see. For an incredibly pained expression. This is what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest. I should write a poem about this. Sorry, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember, for being so selfish. Please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that it's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realized that you really do know me better than anyone, Jade. I'll trust you with anything. Ah, I wanna. Yes, I Ari. Anything at all. So, Clary's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops into her knees, clutching at her head with bone skin. What? I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Oh, before turning around and running off. Sorry. I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. I'm feeling so horrible, but there's nothing more I could have done. The most I can do is support Sawyer through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. And all these thoughts will continue to plague me until the things are back to the way they were. I'm gonna give everything I've got. Slayer will always be my dearest friend. I'll do whatever it takes to put face everything. Fuck! Fuck myself, dude! It's the day of the festival. No, I'm saving here. I'm saving here. Yes. Uh-uh. Now, I know what I said. I know that I'm going, but I just want to continue, bro. I just want to see her happy, dude. Like, this is gonna be a hard. I'm gonna destroy my heart in this playthrough, man. Fuck! God fucking damn it. Just a little. Just a little. Y'all will understand later, that I will do that playthrough and all. Okay? Y'all can understand. Okay? A lot of these playthroughs, I will be hard, like, broken and shit, bro. So just give me a second. Just a little. No, I do not want to. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Jay, is this really okay? Yeah, I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her close. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Jay. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori, I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me, but why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Jay. It's okay, Sayori. I'll take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I will be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? You say I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. Really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at what pace suits you best. Hey Jay, sorry gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what sorry means by that. Are you saying that is making you feel sad, sorry? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, she loves me, but I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Maybe I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. Now these thoughts will continue to plague me until the things are the back to the. Is that what Sayori means? Meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give her everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have her happy future. Have a happy future with her. My God, dude. Oh my God. I'm gonna be leaving it here. I don't think I can continue anymore for a while. I am having a lot of trouble. My heart is absolutely broken, and most probably next episode will be episode 1 again, but this time I'm going for Sayori. I don't know if I can keep going for Yuri, bro. I really want to see how she can change, but I can't do. I don't know what to do, bro. Cause I just feel hurt, man. Like just I don't know what to do, dude. Like I actually full on don't know what to actually do. I don't know, man. But that's been it for today's video. Once again, this has been Just Gaming IG, your favorite dummy. Like and subscribe, and tell me in the comments whether it's a good idea that I um continue with Yuri's going through for Yuri, or should I start a new playthrough, which I go for um Sayuri. I really don't know at this point. I'm really confused. That's been it though. Have a good day. Peace and bye.